All due respect, with anything else that's gone on in the world of sports, this last weekend, the number one story in the sports world was Tiger Woods, and it was golf related because Tiger Woods was back. Tiger Woods shot great rounds the first 2 or 3 days. He was right in contention. In fact, in and out the last day or two, he actually led that tournament. But the bottom line was, when it came time for shooting that low score, red shirt or not, closing day or not, he just wasn't up to it. He did have 2 birdies. He birdied the first hole and he birdied the 17th hole. The first birdie was not exactly spectacular because it was a kind of easy, hit the green area in 2, chipping on, make a short putt. But man, on 17, he was down by 2 shots. 10 was in the house and leading. He was at 8. He's looking at a 44-foot putt to make to get to 9. Check out this video. Now the gratuitous, stern Bubba Booey idiot.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
There's a little of that old tiger magic.
And a little rabbit out of the hat, Raj.
Yeah.
An idiot.
44 feet, David.
44 feet, exactly as it turns out. He just never ceases to amaze.
Is it just me? Golf analysts always sound so amazed, and they're all former players. You know, these guys are trying to make these shots. It's not like they're not trying to do this. But hey, the game of golf, TV, the game of golf in general is better with this guy back. Is he back? Is he going to win? I still don't think he'll win another tournament. He definitely won't win another major. He is the favorite right now at 6-1 to win the Masters at Augusta National. I think there's a snowball's chance in hell that he stands up and holds up, especially on Sunday. We'll see. I could be wrong. God knows that's happened a lot. But, yeah, Tiger. Well, speaking of rules, normal rules of golf don't always apply to Tiger. How about, kind of regular rules in basketball? You don't do a lot of things. You can turn the ball over, but you do have to, when you're walking down the court, you have to dribble the ball. Unless your name is LeBron James. Then you don't necessarily have to dribble the ball when you go down the court. This is a short video, but check this out. You might have seen it earlier, but this tickles me to death. 1, 2, 3, 4. What, are you kidding me? Oh, the NBA. Yeah, under his breath he's telling young Ball there, yeah, they didn't call it on me. I think it's fantastic stuff. One of the big stories this week, in fact, today is Wednesday, so the story of the day today is NFL free agency for 2018. And you're starting to get signings. Of course, nobody can really sign and nobody can really get make trades and all these various things until the deadline hits. But now that it's sort of here, you'll see more of these. And these will become official, like Sammy Watkins, the wide receiver, not going to be with the Rams. He's going to the Kansas City Chiefs. Case Keenum, who was with the Vikings and played really, really well for them. Well, they didn't re-sign him. He's going to the Broncos. Get your checklist ready here. Now, Kirk Cousins, been franchised the last 2-3 years in Washington, always going to be traded, always going to go somewhere else, has had an amazing series of years, 4,000 yards, bunch of touchdowns. He's not going to be in Washington. What, are you kidding me? He's going to Minnesota. So stay tuned, watch it all. But what it's really all about is that last picture that was on the screen. And not so much the NFL, it's about money. Speaking of money, Aaron Judge, American League Rookie of the Year, without doubt the best rookie in baseball last year. For those of you that don't keep track of sort of how the pay scales work in baseball, here going into his second year, because he had such a great first year, he gets a little bit of a bump because I think he made like $250,000 his first year. He's going to make $622,300 because of the great rookie season he had. 52 home runs. So for everybody out there that likes to go crazy about all these people in sports making all this stupid money, well, sometimes there's the Aaron Judges that can be grossly underpaid, and they're grossly underpaid because of the system. Of course, when you also figure that Stanton's going to be batting behind him, and what's he making, about $35 million a year? Yeah, I think Carlos Stanton is going to be taking him to dinner a few times. All right. Hey, let's take a quick look at the results so far in March Madness. Just one night, but here are the results. All right, the first game from last night that was up was Radford beating Long Island University, Brooklyn. So it's Long Island University, Brooklyn, lost by 10 to Radford University. So Radford moves on. Now, in the second game, as a proud UCLA Bruin, I'm sad to report they lost to St. Bonaventure, who had never won a tournament game or hadn't won a tournament game since maybe almost there was ever a tournament. Sad stuff for the Bruins. I don't care about their injuries. I don't care about their losing players for that shoplifting trip there in China earlier in the year. The UCLA Bruins, they of the 10 national championships in 12 years, and John Wooden and blah, 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 blah. You don't lose in the play-in round.